I think my minimalism journey started around 2018 when I was still living at my parents' home, but I already finished my studies and therefore worked full-time and already gained money. Therefore, there was a lot of money to be spent, and that's what I did. I even had a second job as a freelancer in filmmaking, and I made wedding videos and after movies for clubs. I bought a lot of tech, cameras, drones, microphones and things I cannot even remember anymore. But I basically spent without saving. Sometimes just after a few weeks I bought the item, I didn't use it anymore and I actually sold it again. And this repeated week after week and for months. Overall, I would not say that I was a big spender if I compared myself to the people around me at that time. However, if I look at the big picture and compare myself to where I am now, I definitely was. If I compared myself to friends and family around me, I would say I was pretty average. Because hey, my friend just bought a new camera and the newest iPhone, so why shouldn't I, right? At one point I realized no matter how many things I bring into my life, I do not get happier. After a while a random video popped up in YouTube from Matt, who talked about the thing called minimalism and how it helped him. Till then I only knew minimalism as something bad. Because back at the time where I was still studying, my mom always called me a minimalist. But it had a bad touch, because I was someone who never really learned for the exams, as I knew enough just to pass them. So she called me a minimalist because I only did as much as I had to so that I pass. After watching the Minimalist documentary from Matt on Netflix, I wanted to make this my new lifestyle. So I started slowly to live more intentional and bring in things into my life that I truly need. It was a slow process, and that's fine because that's how I think minimalism should be a slow process and you should not rush into things. However, I'm so grateful I started this at a fairly young age in my life, because what happened next was an even bigger step. I actually got engaged at a young age to my wife, who's from Egypt. So she basically moved from Egypt to Switzerland, and at that point I also moved out from my parents' home. Oh boy, there were a lot of changes happening all at once. Suddenly I not only had to care about myself but also about another human being. And I also had to pay for my own food, water, electricity, rent and insurance. And not only for me but also for my wife, as she didn't have a job back then. This was hard. I have to be completely honest. This was really hard. But because of minimalism, I managed to make it work, create a budget and live intentionally. Now this time was something like putting gasoline into the oven. That was minimalism, if you know what I mean. The flame of minimalism burned even brighter and the whole process got increased. Because now I had to consider the smallest purchases and really think about it. Is it actually worth it? Sometimes I have to think so many times about it, it was not even that healthy anymore. But overall it made me more intentional with the things I bring into my life, and overall I would say I grew up a lot faster than my friends around me. However, I do not want to say I didn't make any wrong purchases anymore. No, I definitely did. The important thing is just that you realize that it was a wrong purchase and that you don't repeat the same mistake again. What I want to tell you with this story is that minimalism is different for everyone out there. Some people realize that they need to change, other people get kind of forced into it. After all, we're all on a journey and we should support each other. I really hoped you like this different type of video and this kind of storytelling. So let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about minimalism? Are you a minimalist or are you intrigued by the lifestyle? What are your thoughts? Please let me know down in the comments. I'm super curious. Now with that being said, I wish you a happy new year and have a great one. Bye bye.